Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another Q&A video leading up to episode 3 of the Daryl Dixon series. We're also going to talk about the return of Quinn's character at the nightclub, and do we think that we will reveal who Laurent's father is? Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. And in today's video, we're going to do another video. We're going to go through some of your Q&A comments and questions and fan feedback after episode 2 of the Daryl Dixon series. We might as well also probably do another one. I'd assume Thursday, maybe Friday. So I'll probably do another one. So if you have any questions you want to leave down below, it's not a bad time to do that now. Because again, I probably want to do another one later on this week. Because, again, I want to, let the episode kind of sit a little bit longer and then probably revisit it and stuff. But in terms of this one, I had a few discussion topics that people wanted me to get into, so we're going to talk about that for today. In particular, we're going to focus on Quinn. So the first one comes from the Walking Dead Universe Prom was 96, who says, Dan, are you going to do a video on Quinn returning? And do you think that you could talk about who you think Laurent's father is? And do you think it's Quinn, or do you think it's Codon, or do you think it's somebody else? So very interesting. So we know that we're going to be seeing Quinn very soon. And the reason why I say that is because we see some clips of him in some of the trailers. We can clearly see it's him, and he is nearby the nightclub location. From what I've heard, it sounds like he might even be like the nightclub owner, so he might even be like the full-on leader. I don't know. But either way, we know that we're going to see him again. We know that Isabel will have a reunion with him. Is it going to be a happy reunion? I would tend to think not, but again, we'll have to see. But in terms of his return and in terms of what he's going to be all about, I'm very excited to see. I think the actor actually has a lot of charisma about him. I think he's got a charm to him already, so I'm interested to see what he's going to be like, and I feel like we're getting into a villain type territory. Now, I don't know how long he's going to last in the story, to be honest, because we still have Codon out there, and we still have the Jeanette girl, so I'm not sure how much he's going to get and how many episodes it'll take before he eventually gets killed off, but he'll probably be at least like a mini antagonist for like an episode or two, is what I would assume. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to see how that kind of goes down. But in terms of what we can kind of tell so far, who do we think Laurent's father is? Do we think that Quinn could be the father? Now, I doubt that, just for the simple reason that it would kind of be out of character for him to want to leave her sister behind knowing that she's pregnant. And knowing that she's, having a kid and being like, yeah, let's just leave her behind. Let's just, leave her. Screw this, I just don't see it. I don't see him wanting to just, leave, a pregnant woman on the side of the road that is actually his baby. That definitely does not make any sense. And that would be kind of a plot hole if they made that the case. However, do I think it's Codon's baby? Do I think that Laurent is Codon's kid? No, I don't either, because Codon saw him literally in the nun compound, and he would have said something easily. He easily would have said something. Like, what is he gonna do? Sit there and be like, oh yeah, no, who's this kid? When it's just a bunch of nuns surrounding him? Like, no, Codon, I don't think it's his father either. So to me, we're probably just not going to see who his father is, at least until later. Maybe we'll get a backstory on, Lily again, and maybe we'll see, who she was with or something, and maybe he was a really intelligent guy, and that's where Laurent gets it from or something. That definitely could be it, but I don't think it's a existing character like, Quinn or Codon or anybody like that. I think it's a character that we either haven't met yet or will never meet, to be honest. That I really just think that's how it's going to go. I don't think his father is somebody that we've actually met on screen, but again, we'll have to see. Maybe they'll pull a twist, but right now I just don't see it happening. No. Next one comes from user who says, so Dan, I'm not really sure about this whole, immunity thing. Is Laurent immune to the zombie virus? Is that what's going on here? What do you think is the answer to that? So, we have not gotten a direct confirmation within the first 2 episodes that he is immune. So again, it's very hard to tell, but in terms of what I can gather, all we know so far is that it's a very, very odd situation that Lily, the mother, turned into a walker and they were still able to have a successful delivery of Laurent as a baby, right? So whatever happened there, it's weird. And that's why they call him special, right? That's why they say that Laurent is special. So we'll have to see if there's any other explanation. Could he be immune? And I'm sure the reason why you're saying is because Lily was bit and then she turned, but then he was fine. So maybe there's something there because, you know, there's a high possibility that that bite would have killed the child, right? But again, and you know, any medical experts out there, correct me if you know anything about that kind of stuff. I mean, it's fiction, so I'm sure it'll be kind of difficult to pinpoint. But you know, would that happen if somebody's bit, right? And then maybe potentially we'll get some sort of, you know, like, oh, he, you know, she was bit and then the kid somehow is okay because the kid wasn't directly affected. Like, I don't know how any of that stuff works, but I mean, it's definitely it's kind of a mess, which, you know, is definitely the best part about this, because now Laurent is at least, whether he's special or he is immune to the zombie virus or what the hell it is, the kid is smart, right? And the kid was, you know, born in a way that is very unusual and in a way that's kind of surprising that he even made it to begin with, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot going on with this kid, and we're starting to kind of learn more of that as the episode is kind of playing out and as the season's going to be playing out, because I'm sure there's going to be other things about him too that we start to learn. But he is very smart. In terms of is he immune to the zombie virus, we don't have confirmation on that. But as of right now, he survived something that most babies don't. So we'll have to see. Maybe he is immune, maybe he's not. I guess we'll just have to keep watching and find out. Next one comes from Xavier, who says that, Dan, when in the trailer exactly do you see Daryl fighting Quinn? I'm just curious. So I will play the clip across the screen right now in editing, so you guys can go ahead and check it out for yourselves. Daryl is clearly fighting Quinn right there. You can clearly see it's him. We see him. They're fighting back and forth, and it's the same dude from the flashbacks, and it looks like Daryl is beating the absolute crap out of him. So, like I said, I think Quinn will be a villain. I think that's what this confirms, although I don't think he's going to be a long-running villain. I think he'll be an episode or two, and then we'll be done with him, to be honest. Which, again, is going to be very exciting. I'm very, very curious to see how they adapt his character and what they do with him, although I'm excited to see Daryl kick his ass at the same time, right? So that'll be awesome. And again, who knows what he's like after the time skip. I mean, that's going to be really cool to see, because it has been several years since the outbreak. So, you know, oh, man. It's going to be interesting to see how they do it. And then finally, Dan, from Tyler, who do you think is going to die in Season 1 of Daryl Dixon? Now, in terms of, I probably will do a bigger, like, in-depth video for this, but just off the top of my head, Sylvie, for sure, I think will die this season. And in terms of the others, now, obviously, Laurent, I don't think is going to die this season. That'd be weird. Isabel, they've developed too much, at least for the first season. I feel like she'll live. Daryl obviously will survive. So I'd say Sylvie for sure. Quinn will die. I do think Codon will die, and then I think Ginette will continue into Season 2. So Codon, Quinn, and Sylvie. I think those are our big players that I think will die this season. And then we still have to see if we ever see the Marie-Belle girl, the one that was with the old man in the first episode, because she's not dead. So her life was spared. So not sure if we'll see her again, but for her, I think she'll survive. I don't even know if we'll see her in the first season, to be honest, but I guess we'll have to keep watching and find out. So anyway, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos of The Walking Dead. Daryl Dixon. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.